guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided today to do a slightly non-bookish video because I feel like I've kind of barely been around and I want people to know who I am, who either subscribed back when I was a little more regular or have found me recently and been like, maybe she'll someday post a video again. And I'm interested in what she has to say. So this is, I think it's called like the favorite people tag. I saw a couple of people I subscribe to do it and I've just seen it around, and tags are always fun. I feel like it's very like old school YouTube and I love that element of it. So, and then I just get to talk about things I love besides books, but I'll also talk about books. Okay. So the first question, start off book related, is who's your favorite author? That's really hard. I would probably go, hold on, zoom up. Sorry about that. The camera was balanced precariously and I felt like it was gonna fall. So, okay, first question is name your favorite author. And I'd probably go with, right now, Leigh Bardugo. I haven't read The Familiar, but I've heard mixed things on that. So I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but I've loved everything else. She's like an auto-buy author, even if I don't end up loving The Familiar. I also, who else have I really been loving lately? I'm trying to like think of books I've read, but yeah, I feel like she's one of the few that I've read a bunch of books that I've loved. I tend to read just like one book by an author and then that's really it, but unless it's like series, obviously. Lighting is very weird. But I really like Sean McGuire too. I've read quite a few of her books and really like them. So probably one of them. More of a classic author, I really love Agatha Christie. I've only read some of the Poirot novels, but I really love those. So those are some of them. I need to like find a favorite author. I feel like that needs to be a goal. I should have an answer for that one. Number 2, name your favorite comedy actor or comedian. Oh God, I don't watch a ton of comedy stuff. So I always love Reese Witherspoon. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a cliche answer and kind of dates me as a millennial, but you know, she's great. Who is more recent? As far as like comedians, again, I don't watch a ton of like comedy specials. I like Bo Burnham. I like Trevor Noah. I like Nikki Glasser. Yeah. Comedic, I can't even think of any comedic actors right now. Like, name your favorite dramatic or serious actor or actress. Zendaya, Florence Pugh, Cillian Murphy. Those are probably my top 3. Yeah, I will watch almost anything. I mean, if it looks good. I'm not super into actors in general, so I don't have any actors where I'm like, I will watch everything they do, but I generally like everything I've seen them do. So yeah, those are probably my 3 favorite serious actors. Name your favorite political figure, past or present. Do people have an answer for that? That's a weird one. I can't really think of any political figures, but historical kind of figures. I love Empress Elizabeth of Austria-Hungary. I think she was very, very fascinating. She wasn't obviously super involved in politics, so she was a woman in the 1800s. But yeah, I really can't think of any political figures that I like. I mean, there's people I voted for who I'm like, good job, but I don't look back at our founding fathers and think they were great. Of the founding fathers, I've always found Madison the most interesting, but he owned slaves. Like, these are bad people. I don't really think most politicians are good people, so I don't really care about bad people. So yeah, like queens are kind of fun, I guess. That's all I've got. Okay, my camera battery died, so everything's probably completely different. Lighting, camera angle, everything, whatever. Okay. Name your favorite film writer or director. I'm not like a big film person in that kind of way. I like a lot of Greta Gerwig films, but I wouldn't say she's like a favorite. I really enjoyed Christopher Nolan. Yeah, you know, Oppenheimer, Inception, everything. I really liked it. Yeah. I really don't know a ton of other ones, but yeah, I would say those. There's no like director or film person where I'm like, oh my god, I need to see this movie because they directed it. That's just not how I work. The same kind of thing as actors. I'm not running out to see a movie that doesn't look interesting to me for an actor or a director. Just not my favorite form of content. Then, name your favorite new discovery. That's an interesting one. What have I been really into recently? We are watching Better Call Saul, which we watched Breaking Bad, like back kind of right after it aired, basically. But now we're finally watching Better Call Saul, and we're in the final season, and I really, really enjoyed that. What else have I discovered recently? I really cannot think of like new discoveries. Yeah, I've been watching Better Call Saul. We got really into like Good Mythical Morning recently, so that has been fun because there's so much like back content, but I mean, it's so popular, it doesn't feel like a discovery. Like I didn't find anything that no one else has found. So yeah, I wish I had like a really good like snack recommendation or something, but I don't. Oh, I sort of do, but it's not like really a new discovery because we found it last year, but we've gotten like really into it again. And it's this hummus that has like chili onion oil from Trader Joe's in it. Like you can buy the hummus that already comes with it, or you can just buy like regular hummus and a jar of the chili onion oil at Trader Joe's and just like make your own. And that has been really, really good. It's like a healthy snack, but feels like luxurious. And plant-based Reese's peanut butter cups, the like mini ones that come in the bag, those are really good. I like allergic to dairy, so I can't have regular Reese's because there's milk in them, but those are really good. And like a lot of dairy-free like peanut butter cups are not good, or like dark chocolate, which is like good but a different kind of experience. So yeah. Name your favorite musician or singer. My favorite musician is Julian Baker. Yeah, she's like an indie alternative artist. I highly recommend her. I feel like if you're into any like indie alternative music, you've probably heard of like Boy Genius, which is made up of Julian Baker, Phoebe Bridgers, and Lucy Dacus. That was like their band, their like super group, but which is great, like that's great or whatever, but that's not my favorite band. But she is my favorite artist. I also have really been into Sabrina Carpenter lately. Espresso is like my shit, and I always love Taylor Swift, and my favorite band is Bleachers, but Julian Baker above everyone else. She's also like my number one. I don't think it's a question on here, but she's like my celebrity crush, like above everyone else. Like everyone else could choke. She's everything. Name your biggest inspirational person. I mean, Julian Baker's pretty inspirational. But besides that, I don't really like to like idolize people or like look up to people like that. I feel like it kind of is a little dehumanizing in some ways when we boil people down to like this idea of them being like inspirational or whatever, you tend to get kind of like cheesy and yeah, weird. But my mom's a badass, so I've always kind of, my whole life kind of looked up to her. Yeah, I feel like I just know a lot of really inspiring women. A lot of my friends are just constantly doing things that I am absolutely amazed at, getting master's degrees and really cool jobs. I have a friend who we're not even super close anymore, but she did the graphic design for Sabrina Carpenter's like espresso lyric video, and I'm just like, damn girl, like I met you when you were like graphic designing on Tumblr, you know, like making fan art, and now you're like, this is your job. And it's, I don't know, I just, yeah, I really like to surround myself just with really smart, intelligent, creative women. So I'm kind of just always looking at my friends and members of my family and just being like, yeah, inspired by them and that. And yeah, and some fictional characters, like I've always thought like Buffy the Vampire Slayer was kind of the best. I've always wanted to be her when I grow up, you know, like that kind of thing. Or yeah, so, and then I'm supposed to tag some people, but I hate doing that. So if you want to do this, do it. It's fun to learn stuff about people other than just books. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, which will hopefully be something soon.